With hills all about it, the sun ever seems to shine on its groves and to dance on its streams. As with balm richly laden, the soft breezes glide o'er that loveliest of valleys, Castlelyons by the Bride. How oft as I strayed by Kilcar's upland ways, did I pause on the grandeur beneath me to gaze, where the fair charms of nature, strewn lavish and grand, are gemmed and embellished by art's happy hand. More than once on that scene, as in rapture I gazed, while the sinking sun's beams on the bright river blazed, did I think if in all this great world far and wide there was a spot half so sweet as Castlelyons by the Bride. One would be hard-pressed to describe Castlelyons in any better way than these words of the late Monsignor Patrick Verling, penned in 1935 after returning to Australia from his last ever visit to his native parish. Well, the scenery and beauty he describes may not have changed, but Castlelyons is today a progressive and dynamic parish, at all times striving to keep abreast with the 21st century and the economic boom and developments the Celtic Tiger has brought with it. Castlelyons, with its hills and glens, its castles and great houses, its churches, monasteries and rivers, stand as landmarks on our horizon no matter what direction you face. But beneath their shadow is a people who have created, maintain and continue to generate a very vibrant community. Castlelyons is never short on community spirit. It has always been able to rise to any occasion and achieve what is required. Castlelyons is a hub of activity with its numerous clubs and societies, offering opportunities to cater for all interests. It is the combination of all these clubs and events that keeps community spirit alive, each one complementing the next. We have a wonderful tradition in Castlelyons of being involved and encouraging others to become involved, a tradition that is well and very much alive today. The Community Council is an umbrella group with many diverse interests and groups. We strive to be an all-inclusive community who meet the needs of the community as best we can. It is the desire for success that propels this community on. We have new members to our community to welcome, projects to commence, and a community to protect in an ever-changing society. Step by step, all these will be accomplished and other new goals identified. And as always, it will be achieved in a unified approach, all working together. And now we take you on a brief journey of our community.
What is it that you like about Castlelyons?
Born and raised here in Lakehead all my life. And I enjoy working here. And I enjoy the company that's around here. There's very good company around here. But,
would you say that you have a lot of pride in Castlelyons?
I have a lot of pride in Castlelyons. I most certainly have.
Well, I suppose for Castlelyons, what I love about Castlelyons and what Castlelyons means to me is it's the place where I was born and raised. And there's a huge history attached to Castlelyons, like there's the Abbey, the Castle, with a huge story behind both of those places, and the Kins Bernard, and many other things that Castlelyons are historically known for in Tahapadal, O'Leary and all. This, like, I suppose what I love about Castlelyons is it's a lovely, peaceful place to live. Down by the river is where we spent most of our youth, my friends of my childhood, and we had many days when we used to block the river below and have races and battles up the river and things like that. You know, that's what you look back and when you get a bit older in life, and like it's great to be able to say that you were able to live here all your life and bring your family up here in such a safe and lovely environment as Castlelyons is. And there's so many clubs and dramatic societies, hurling club, soccer club. There used to be an athletic club which fell through, unfortunately, but like there were so many chances for a youth, both male and female, to enjoy living in Castlelyons. Like, it has a huge history, as I say, and it's a lovely, lovely place to stay.
It's the people and it's the heritage of the place. Like, it's coming from back from the Abbey and the castle, and a lot of stone walls and a lot of character. And a lot of the people that are here, I know about years since I grew up here in the 60s. We've tidy towns and we've a great GA and all that kind of thing. And I'm chairman of the tidy towns myself, Yeah. So we're we just after doing the litter challenge, and we came third this year for the first time ever. So we're making progress. And then the tidy towns individual, we're gaining points every year. Often there now, when I was working in the village a couple of years ago, and there was people driving through, say looking for Ballyvillan House, and they'd be from Dublin or Kildare and all that, looking for directions, and they'd say to you like, this is a lovely village, and it's got great character and everything. And you don't realise it really when you're living here all the time. It's only when you go away and come back, which I did do. I was in Australia and in America, and when you come back, then you really realise what we have here, And there's people that are here all the time don't really realise it, as such, which is a pity in a sense, So so it is a lovely place.
Tell me what it is you like about Castlelyons.
I like it because it's basically the same place that it was when I was growing up. It's still small enough, you still know most of the people around. The creamery's still there, the same school that I went to is there. And it's just not stuck in time, but it's the kind of place where, you still know your neighbours. And it's still small enough to know everybody that you meet.
What is it you like about Castlelyons and your life here over the last number of years?
Principally what I like about the place is the peace and tranquility. I was postmistress here in Castlelyons for 37 years and got to know the people of the parish very intimately, and they were always very courteous and helpful. And things have changed, hopefully for the better. There's a lot of newcomers into the parish and they're very, very welcome. A lot of them I wouldn't know now, but a lot of the old timers are still around. And life is very good here, and I would not like to leave it at all.
What are the kinds of things that you're involved in Castlelyons now, or have been for the last number of years?
Well, of course, the community care, the beginning of that made a great difference, made a wonderful difference to us. And we look forward to the trips, to the tours. There's twice a year we have the tours in May and September, and we go to the drama in the parish here, and in maybe Kilworth. Community care people would give us a drive to Kilworth as well, and give us a drive to the Castlelyons in the winter time.
And how long has the community care running for now?
It's running now for most of 15 years.
15 years.
Yes. And we have developed a lot since then. We have gone into socialising, and we have an afternoon on Monday afternoon where we have played games and have keep fit exercises and dance and play bingo, a variety of games. They're all fun games, and of course this is always followed by a cup of tea and a chat, which is very important, because they chat about between themselves about olden times and about the present times and anything that comes into their mind.
You've been involved in it for a long time. What do you get out of it for yourself?
Well, I suppose self-satisfaction is the first thing I'd say, and being able to, I suppose I have the time now, and being able to help